Well, this is crazy. This is my iPad. I have it completely off and it's still running.
It worked out great.
This is crazy.
Right. We'll see you all later.
And that's the end of the video. I can't believe that it just kept on going whenever I turned it completely off. Let's see if I can't get it going back again. Oh, this is crazy. Watch the way it's playing.
I think I got it. Looks like it. Nope.
It's
just... No, that one seemed like it's stuck.
Crazy.
Why are you stuck?
And look how blurry this one is.
Threads will be the death of me.
So, this is my video editor. Why is it so blurry?
God sent His Son. They call Him Jesus. He came to love.
Let's grab our basic instructions before leaving Earth, and let's see what the Creator, Father God, has in store for us today. I won't be able to do the Bible tonight because Rick, when I take Rick to work, I take him to work, and when Rick gets off, then he comes home with me. You know, I take them and bring them both back. But anyway, so I'm going to try to change the time that I do the Bible on account of it. Alright, so here we go. We're on Ezekiel 38. And the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, and the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against him. And say, Thus saith the Lord God, Behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and I will turn thee back, and I will put a hook into thy jaw, and I will bring thee forth, and all thy army, horses and horsemen, all of them that clothe with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shield, all of them that handling the sword. Persia, Ethiopia, Libya with them, all of them with the shield and helmet. Gomer and all his band, the house of Gomorrah of the north quarters, and all his band, and many people with thee. Be thou prepared, and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company, that they assemble unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. After many days thou shalt be visited. In the latter years thou shalt come into the land that is brought back from the sword, and is gathered out of many people against the mountain of Israel, which have been always waste. But it is brought forth out of the nations, and they shall dwell safely, all of them. Thou shalt ascend and come like a storm. Thou shalt be like a cloud to cover the land, thou and all thy bands, and many people with thee. Thus saith the Lord. It shall also come to pass that at the same time shall things come into thy mind, that thou shalt think an evil thought. And thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of the unwalled village. I will go to them that are at rest, and I will dwell safely, all of them dwelling without walls, and having neither bars nor gates. To take a spoil, and to take a prey, to turn thy hand unto the desolate places that are now inhabited, and upon all the people that are gathered out of the nations, which have gotten cattle and good, that dwell in the midst of the land. Sheba and Dedan, and the merchants of Tarshish, with all the young lions thereof, shall say unto thee, Art thou come to take a spoil? Hast thou gathered thy company to take a prey, to carry away silver and gold, and take away cattle and goods, to take a great spoil? Therefore, son of man, prophesy, and say unto Gog, Thus saith the Lord God, in that day when my people of Israel dwell safely, shalt thou not know it. And thou shalt come from thy place out of the north parts, thou and many people with thee, and all them riding upon horses, and great company in a mighty army. And thou shalt come up against my people of Israel as a cloud that covers the land. And it shall be in the latter days, and I will bring thee again my land, that the heathen may know me, when I shall be sanctified in thee, O Gog, before their eyes. Alright, now, the latter days is what we're in now. We're in the latter days. The last days. Latter means last, so we are here. And let's see. And he's going to do this, who knows? But it's on the chopping block to do. Because God says, I want you to make sure my people know who I am. Now, if my memory serves me right, now I'm not going to swear by it, but I think my memory is that Russia is Gog. I think Magog is, Iran, I think. Can't really remember. I think, okay, but anyway. Alright, 17. Thus saith the Lord God, art thou he of whom I have spoken in old time by many servants, the prophet of Israel, which prophesies in those days many years, that I would bring thee against them? And it shall come to pass at the same time when Gog shall come against the land of Israel, saith the Lord God, that my fury shall come up in my face, for in my jealousy and in the fire of my wrath have I spoken. Surely in that day there shall be a great shaking in the land of Israel, so that the fish of the sea, and the fowls of the heaven, and the beasts of the field, and all creepy things that creepeth upon the earth, and all the men that are upon the face of the earth, shall shake by my presence. And the mountains shall be thrown down, and the steep places shall fall, and every wall shall fall to the ground. Now this is when Jesus Christ comes back. So that will give you some kind of a span of when he's coming back. Now, I ain't setting no dates. Okay? I ain't. But everybody's going to know he's coming by everything shaking. Alright, 21. And I will call for a sword against him throughout all my mountains, saith the Lord God. Every man's sword shall be against his brother. And I will plead against him with pestilence and with blood. And I will rain upon him, and upon his band, and upon the many people that are with him, an overflowing rain, and a great hailstone, fire, and brimstone. Thus will I magnify myself and sanctify myself, and I will be known in the eyes of many nations, and they shall know that I am the Lord. Alright, let's look at Ezekiel and 39. Therefore, thou son of man, prophesy against Gog, and say, thus saith the Lord God. Lord God, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Mesha and Tubal, and I will turn thee back, and I will leave but the sixth part of thee, and I will cause thee to come up from the north part, and I will bring thee upon the mountain of Israel. And I will smite thy bow out of thy left hand, and I will cause thy arrows to fall out of thy right hand. Thou shalt fall upon the mountain of Israel, thou and all thy band, and the people that is with thee, And I will give thee unto the raven bird of every sort, and to the beast of the field to be devoured. Thou shalt fall upon the open field, for I have spoken it, saith the Lord God. And I will send fire on Magog, and upon them that dwell carelessly in the isles, and they shall know that I am the Lord. I would say that one of those isles is probably us. It's been a long time since I studied this. So I will make my holy name known in the midst of all my people Israel. And I will not let them pollute my holy name any more. And the heathen shall know that I am the Lord, the Holy One in Israel. Behold, it is come, and it is done, saith the Lord God. This is the day whereof I have spoken. And they shall dwell in the city of Israel, and shall go forth, and shall set on fire, and burn the weapons, both the shields and the bucklers, the bows and the arrows, and the hand staves, and the spears, and they shall burn them with fire 7 years. So that they shall take no wood out of the field, neither cut down any out of the forest, for they shall burn the weapons with fire, and they shall spoil those that spoil them, and rob those that rob them, saith the Lord God. And it shall come to pass in that day that I will give unto Gog a place whereof graves in Israel, the valley of the possessioners of the east of the sea, and it shall stop the noise of the passengers, and there shall they bury Gog and all his multitude, and they shall call it the valley of Hamon Gog. And 7 months shall the house of Israel be burying of them, that they may cleanse the land. Yea, all the people of the land shall bury them, and it shall be to them a renown the day that I will be glorified, saith the Lord God. And they shall savor out men of considerable employment, pass through the land to bury with the passengers, those that remain upon the face of the earth to cleanse it. After the end of the 7th month shall they search, and the passengers that pass through the land, when they see a man's bone, then shall he set up a sign by it, till the burying have buried in all the valley of Hamigog. And also the name of the city shall be Haminah. Thus shall they cleanse the land. And thou, son of man, thus saith the Lord God, speaketh to every feathered fowl, and to every beast of the field, assemble yourself and come, gather yourself on every side, to my sacrifice that I do sacrifice for you, even a great sacrifice upon the mountain of Israel, that ye may eat flesh and drink blood. Ye shall eat the flesh of the mighty, and drink the blood of the princes of the earth, of the rams and the lamb, and of the goats, and of the bullocks, all of them are fattening of Bashan. And ye shall eat fat till ye be full, and drink blood till ye be drunken, of my sacrifice which I have sacrificed for you. Thus ye shall be filled at my table with horses and chariots, with mighty men, and with all men of war, saith the Lord God. And I will set my glory upon the heathen, and all the heathen shall see my judgment that I have executed, and my hand that I have laid upon them. So the house of Israel shall know that I am the Lord their God, from the day and forward. And the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went to captivity for their iniquity, because they have trespassed against me. Therefore hide my face from them, and give them into the hand of their enemies. So shall they all by the sword. Oh, they'll all fall by the sword. All right, according to their uncleanness and according to their transgression have I done to them, and I hide my face from them. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God, now will I bring again the captivity of Jacob, and have mercy upon the whole house of Israel, and I will be jealous for my holy name. After that, they have borne their shame and all their trespasses, whereby they have trespassed against me, when they dwell safely in their land, and none make them afraid. When I have brought them again from the people, and gathered them out of their enemies' land, and I am sanctified in them in the sight of many nations. Then shall they know that I am the Lord their God, which caused them to be led into captivity among the heathen. But I have gathered them into their own land, and I have left none of them any more there. Neither will I hide my face any more from them, for I have poured out my spirit upon the house of Israel, and with the Lord, saith the Lord God. Okay, I'm sorry I messed up there at the end. All right, thank you for watching. I sure do appreciate it. Hugs and kisses. How to donate to PayPal. You mash on Poor Man's Sewing, and then you come up here and you look for About, and you mash on About, and right here you hit on Donate to Poor Man's Sewing. It's people like you that help me out, and it is really appreciated, and I hope you many blessings in this hard times that we are fixing to go through. A lot of hugs and kisses to you.